On January 2nd, 2023, on the NFL field, a highly anticipated game was in full swing. The Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals were facing off in a match that held far more significance than an ordinary game. It was about securing the top seed in the AFC, which not only meant a bye in the first round, but also home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Both teams have remained undefeated for nearly 2 months, and now they met on Monday night of the 17th week, each eager to come out on top in this crucial battle. The atmosphere at the stadium was electric from the very start. Both teams displayed formidable offensive power, as if a fierce penalty shootout had begun. The Cincinnati Bengals took the lead, scoring a touchdown in less than 3 minutes. The Buffalo Bills responded quickly with a field goal. The crowd's cheers were deafening, and the players were fully engaged, with every offensive and defensive play capturing everyone's attention. However, just over 6 minutes into the first quarter, an unexpected incident occurred. The Cincinnati Bengals were on offense, and Joe Burrow passed to T. Higgins, who attempted to break through the defense for a few more yards. At that moment, the Buffalo Bills' Damar Hamlin made a decisive tackle. Initially, everything seemed normal. Hamlin got up and adjusted his helmet, but then a heart-wrenching scene unfolded. He suddenly collapsed to the ground without any warning. The entire stadium fell silent, as if time had frozen. The whistle blew immediately, and the game was halted. Within just 10 seconds, athletic trainers and medical professionals rushed onto the field. They quickly began CPR on Hamlin, which lasted for a full 10 minutes. An ambulance arrived promptly and rushed Hamlin to University of Cincinnati Medical Center, which was 4 miles away from the stadium. Hamlin lay on the field for nearly 20 minutes, surrounded by his teammates, their faces filled with shock and concern. The players from both teams had forgotten about the game's outcome, their hearts filled only with worry for their teammate. His family also rushed to the stadium, staying by his side. The once raucous stadium was now eerily quiet, with only the sound of anxious breathing audible. The ambulance left the stadium at 9:25 p.m., 30 minutes after Hamlin's collapse. The TV broadcast was in chaos, and viewers anxiously awaited news of Hamlin's condition. The league announced that the game might resume in 5 minutes, but the players on the field were far from focused on the game. They sat on the sidelines, hugging each other and silently praying for Hamlin's safety. Many couldn't hold back their tears. Buffalo Bills head coach Sean McDermott and officials decided to have the team temporarily leave the field and return to the locker room. Another 30 minutes passed, and the highly anticipated game was officially postponed. After Hamlin was taken to the hospital, his condition captured the hearts of countless people. The entire world waited anxiously for news of his condition, with every minute feeling like an eternity. Teammates like Stephon Diggs and Cincinnati Bengals head coach Zach Taylor rushed to the hospital to visit him. Diggs, so anxious to be by his teammate's side, almost got into a conflict with an officer who tried to stop him on his way to the hospital. He insisted that he had to be there for Hamlin. Outside the hospital, over 100 fans gathered spontaneously, holding hands and silently praying for Hamlin, offering warmth and support. Finally, there was news about Hamlin's condition. He suffered a sudden heart attack on the field and after emergency treatment. Although his heart resumed beating, his condition remained extremely critical. This news worried countless people. However, during this crisis, many heartwarming events occurred. Hamlin's charity, the Chasing M Foundation, received a large number of donations from people all over the world after the incident. Before the Monday night game, the foundation had only received $74,000 in donations, but by the morning of the second day after the incident, with the help of over 119,000 new donors, the donation amount rapidly rose to over $3 million. Since then, the donation amount has continued to increase, eventually surpassing $9 million, and this figure is still growing. These donations are not only financial support, but also the care and blessings of countless people for Hamlin. In the days following the accident, Hamlin's condition tugged at the hearts of fans all over the world. On January 5th, the NFL officially announced the cancellation of the game, and at the same time, the University of Cincinnati Medical Center brought good news. Hamlin's neurological functions were completely intact, although he still needed a breathing tube. He was able to have simple conversations with his family. The first question he wrote was, "Did we win?" The medical staff gently replied, "You won. You won the game of life." At this moment, everyone was relieved by his strength and optimism. The next day, Hamlin's condition improved further. His breathing tube was successfully removed, and he was able to breathe independently. Not only could he have normal conversations with his family, but he also made a call to his teammates via FaceTime. During the call, he affectionately said to his teammates, "Love you, boys." This simple sentence was filled with his deep affection for his teammates and also made them feel his strength and optimism.